Cemetery's empty though, that's the thing. One have really got to get into that cemetery quickly now before OP push in. If OP push into that cemetery as they are now, if OP can just kind of beat them to the punch really slightly, which they're not going to do, you know, that's the thing. You've got to take the cemetery. Everybody, you know, you think it's just about getting the plant down. The plant helps, but you've really got to clean out that cemetery as quick as you can now, which otherwise it's really difficult.
Oh, Crumbs is going for the flag. He gets spotted. He comes out the victor. He grabbed the flag. Allies are all spawning back here.
That's going to hurt.
Engineer planning.
Well, Engineer is going to get the plant indeed.
Oh, Mata gets a Luger to the face. Yeah, they got cleaned house there. Looks like Mata was going for the flag, but he couldn't do it, so Axis is going to set back up in the tavern. They're already there, and the Allies are coming right now.
It's like hitting the reset button on the game right there. OP's got to start all over again, try to fight their way to the flag. Question is, can they do it? Or which, I don't know. It's looking ugly for OP.
Well, there was a glimmer of hope very early for OP, as one soldier set that time at 9:48, round 1, set 1. But that glimmer of hope is beginning to fade. This is, of course,
the flag. It's all the flag.
One soldier's map choice, and as Nail has called it, it's flag control tonight. Without that flag, you're forced all the way back. And that is ugly stuff against a defense here of one soldier. Sabo, you've got something locked in tonight. After that, we'll head back to going.
You know, I think one soldier was being overconfident right there. Oh my God, man! They were sitting there planting cheeky dynamite way outside in that little tavern area. They ended up getting mowed down by overpowered. I thought OP had a really good shot running into the tavern, grabbing the flag, but that didn't happen. One soldier just dominated in the tavern despite their lower numbers, and they're in control once again. 6 minutes on the clock, and OP's got to respawn and try it one more time.
Voice, what do you do? As I said, a glimmer of hope is fading here. Voice for OP. I know it's early. They've got to regain momentum though. They've got to beat these guys twice. What do you do?
They just got to stay calm and get the focus back.
Oh no! Here comes the spawn rape.
Oh, gosh. Right, indeed.
The Panther in the spawn.
From now on, it's going to get difficult and painful, probably. I mean, once they're locked into that spawn rape, it's so incredibly hard to get out. You need to block those airstrikes as soon as you can. Great grenade by Merlinator there.
So who was it in pregame that was saying that one soldier was going to throw the first match? I don't think that's happening here.
This spawn rape is all credit.
I mean,
it's all credit to, everybody on one soldier, but Merlinator really opened the can first. He got airstrike kills, then he pushed up. He put an art strike down at the corner, and everybody had to wait and wait and wait while everybody from the tavern pushed all the way up to South Tower. So he really delayed the offense of OP there.
It's just a real testament of the skill of one soldier, because OP are such a talented team. To be able to push them back to spawn says something now.
Absolutely does, and it's not just one man. It's everybody. They're just really work together well. OP, they're in the southwest courtyard, but just the amount of spam and airstrikes. By the time they get towards the tavern, there's only like 2 or 3 of them left, and they can't really do much there.
We've got about...
So it is going to be Sippery and Mata going for the flag right now.
They got it, man. There's nobody defending the flag right now. It's completely unguarded. They're in the tavern. Mata's the first man out the door, grabs the flag, and there it is. Allies in control of the courtyard. 4 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. This could be the boost that OP needs right here. You see everybody's going to kill out and respawn at the flag. We got one engineer that's OP bully as they make their way into the wine cellar and back up top. This is it. This is their one and only chance to get on the clock.
Man, it is a nightmare in the graveyard tonight. Fire for effect. Watch out.
Wow.
Here come the Axis streaming in. The Iron Fist of one soldier are not going to let this crypt go down easily. That is the gold of Zafira tonight, and they're not going to let it go.
Gibbed. That was Clown shutting them down.
Yeah, Clown had a curveball on that grenade. He threw it from the MG. It goes behind the tree, behind the crypt, explodes with the splash damage. Great grenade from him. Now all the Axis are set up in the cemetery right now. Man. They are just looking down those ladders. This is the tough part.
Isn't that just the story of overpowered right here? I mean, they come in with so much momentum, they've got it. You think it's all over for one soldier, and then something slows them down.
Here we go.
They lose that momentum,
Cheeky
and
dynamite.
it's game over, reset once again. And there's Merlinator planting the little dynamite at the door just in case.
Finishes the job. There we go.
I think it's a...
Oh, Chris. Nice opener.
That's a good way to start it out.
And Merlinator's down, right so here comes Bully. He's going to drop a load right here.
Oh, no! Getting into revives.
We do have a revive here, and we do have the incoming allied push. I don't know, Voice, if they have an engineer. What do you got? Well, OP are trying to lock down the graveyard here tonight.
He got taken out.
Any engineer in sight?
Might be able to.
The engineer is just making his way towards the crypt right now. Bully is getting there, thrown down the dynamite
there
now.
He is.
But what DTS said earlier.
That Panzer right past my
on the
face.
graveyard, and that is exactly what they're doing.
There's the red light. Very little time on the clock.
They are not going to give it away. And we saw one soldier do it in a minute and a half. Who says OP can't do the same?
That's absolutely true. But then again, that was the second fastest man in Return to Castle Wolfenstein, according to Zed Ozo, with his mad dash at the very end.
I hate to favor OP in War Room, but that's the way it's gone. Let's go back to OP, because this is going to be a very important final minute for these guys tonight.
Fiat crit.
Nice ball. Let's take a listen.
There's one in the tavern.
135, Circa with the grab.
Circa.
He's going to get one shot at this
We
here.
got the flag, we got the flag.
Down he goes.
I was stupid in the self-kill.
Vital
One is
and
going for the
important
crit.
as he is
It's
now
medic, he's on
reinforced
cemetery.
by Mata
Only
that
got
they
pistol.
get this
Picked up again
on the
now.
board.
I'll stay. He's at the gate. He's the only one.
Nail.
Not quite sure what he's doing.
Massive difference. If they can leave here 1-1, that's a win for OP tonight.
Shut the fuck up, Jesus. What did I say last time?
Meow.
That's when Sabo didn't mean
I don't stay here, I don't care.
Every time. Cranky.
Gotta do it now, guys.
50 seconds on the clock. Here they come.
This is it.
Maybe one behind you from tavern. I can't say. Maybe I heard something. I can't say for sure.
One at our spawn. One LTR spawn.
Okay.
They gotta go.
I'm back now.
Two at the Panzer at the tower.
Nice shot by
You have to
Bully.
push it soon. Panzer and 2 medics at the tower.
Yeah. Let's say push it
Come
at
back.
18.
25 seconds.
Come on, OP, get a time on the clock. Come on.
I have nice, too full. I got too full.
LT at spawn.
15 seconds. Circa does not have much time. Bounding home.
There's an LT at our spawn.
This is it.
10 seconds.
He's still alive, full HP.
Can't get it home. Bam! Junkies Panzerfaust seals the deal. Let's head out of War Room, and that is not what OP needed.
Wow.
Good try.
Came down
Almost
to the
there.
wire.
DTS, can you imagine? It's the Death Star trench run. Stay on target. Stay on target. Oh my God! Taken out right there at the end.
Yeah, that's got to hurt for OP. I mean, yeah. I'm just trying to think of something to say. I feel so bad for him. I mean, that first round, I think it's all gone wrong since then. Really, I mean, that brief kind of 2 or 3 minutes where they were getting spawn raped in the middle of this, they haven't really been able to come back for it. I thought for a second there they might be able to get it, but there was just too many people around the South Tower. They still had like 2 people. They were never really going to get it there when with the dock run, the Panzer into a medic and a lieutenant or whatever, and it just didn't happen.
10 seconds left.
Here we
go. Just had to. They just had to make the run, or
if they can
or
hold
lose it by default,
If they can hold by 12 seconds longer than last time, it won't be 2-0.
Sable, you're on the comm.
1-0.
I've got to step away and feed the goat very quickly. Sable, go.
All right.
Feed the
Nail,
goat.
go ahead.
Yeah, if they can just do a full hold, which they basically did last time, they held for 9:48. If they can do that, that's the difference of an entire point right here.
Absolutely.
So if they can do the same tavern defense, don't worry about, just focus on the door. Don't worry about it. Let's see, the first push hasn't come in yet, and Sippery still has a shot.
Well,
He's
you
waiting.
said it. We got
He's
9.
waiting.
9:10 on the clock. He's being patient. He wants to take out the entire team when they come walking through the door. And this is crazy. One soldier. It's 9 minutes on the clock. We still haven't seen a single push through the door of the tavern. They're all hanging out. But Nail, I think I saw a few people go backwards, trying to go back spawn way. So this might be an elaborate ruse on the part of one soldier.
Here they come. Oh gosh, they started off well. I mean, but OP. Chris and his airstrikes, Merlinator and his airstrikes, it's just like a non-stop story with these guys and their LT work. They are amazing. So they're holding down the tavern right now. There really hasn't been any crazy Panzer shots, no openers yet, and looks like Junkie is trying to get something off. He just got revived. Jumps in, gets one. He gets Circa, but there's a lot more players there. Oh no, that's not what you want. TK, and we got one soldier. 3 medics going to stream in here. They may get the flag here. Merlinator taking the charge.
Nobody's in. I think. Oh, look at Merlinator, man. Shooting this dude in the back with 8 minutes 5 seconds on the clock.
Nice.
Drops a few medic packs over here, back to 100% health, and at 8:00 on the clock, captures the flag. So it's now in control of one soldier. Allied push over here. They got 18 seconds left on that spawn timer, but I think they're still going to hang on to the flag. Mystic shuts down that little push into the cemetery. That's really not a very tactically important thing right there. He decides to crawl back up and await that next push. Nail?
And they are trying to establish ground in the cemetery. Junkie spawn killed at least one person there. And now, Abort is trying to just pistol people down. So they really delayed the access getting into the cemetery. And they're planting right now. Got a green light, Clown, bending down, and red light at 7:20 on the clock. So that's a pretty fast plant.
One soldier, it looks like I basically did not miss much. One soldier still looking very dominant tonight, and it is once again time. We've not given them any love, so into the war room of one soldier as they make the Allied push and try to head out of here 2-0. Let's take a listen.
I'll stay for dots, I'll stay for dots.
More coming now. Like 4 coming now.
Fired. Hunters fired.
Nice. Drop back with flag if someone's near.
Nice, Junkie.
One drain pipe.
One's going for flag.
That's good.
Come out.
It's exactly what I think. Exactly.
Gotta come again.
We're killing
striking.
Gold is out there just waiting to be picked up. 6:35
I'm gonna push forward already. They're gonna be here though.
Here comes Clown.
Some ladder's clear.
With the ground.
Oh, watch out for that. Panzerfaust comes in. We've got a lock on Clown. Will stay in third. He dives aside and is on his way home tonight.
I'm at west now.
Sorry, Will. Sorry.
Fast. Trailing Clown. He's moving quick, slowing down slightly inside courtyard. We'll move ahead.
Might take your Clown.
Oh, bully, nice.
Oh, courtyard is set up by OP there.
Yeah. I got a little bit.
Including Superior Panzer waiting at the door.
On the right, Naden.
I'm just gonna go Panzer again.
Panzer's fired.
Superior wastes his Panzer.
They got 2 guys at South Tower.
Nice.
Nice going.
Nice.
I've got both full. 2 full here.
And here comes Clown.
I'm at southwest. He knows one guy knows.
Every corner, guys.
Yeah, one guy knows.
Man, the Murrow's lethal with airstrike.
Behind you.
Oh my.
Yeah. Nice communications inside, bounding home, bouncing home. There, the truck is there. Shazam! That's it. 2-0. Set out a war room and break it down.
Those airstrikes, golly day. He is just killing people left and right. It doesn't matter what courtyard they're in. And you can hear them towards the end there. They're running the docks. They have 5 minutes on the clock. And they're saying, check every single corner. Which is the hardest thing to do. You're so excited. You're so jacked up. You want to just get to the truck.
Yep.
But there's just so many nooks and crannies. So it looks like the next map here is going to be on Frostbite, which looks like one soldier saying, big surprise. Big surprise.
We've seen this. We have seen Frostbite already in a one soldier overpowered match, and one soldier did quite well on it. So
they did.
It is very hard, Voice, to find the weakness in the armor of one soldier at this point. You're going in, now that your map choice is OP, you're down 2-0. I guess you expect it, but here now everything has got to go right for OP. Then they need to win the decider, and then they've got to beat one soldier all over again. Not likely, but possible. Voice, how do you rally your team right now if you're OP?
You just gotta do it. They need to get Nike as a sponsor. Just do it. You know, it's all or nothing. Go for it. Just full hold them and beat the shit out of them. Show them who's boss. And if you can't do that, well, then the other team is the rightful victor. So yeah.
I like that rundown for you.
Definitely won't have any full holds here.
I gotta say a couple of things.
Okay, Zed, go.
For all the viewers who have dialed in, there seems to be an issue with the Twitch. So everybody who's having lags, it's not Warwich's stream, it's the Twitch issue. So yeah. So just try to refresh their servers.
If I head over, we're here on the command center now, and you can see right here to my right-hand side is the Axis 500. I watch the stream here, and I can tell that I am not dropping any frames, and the stream is incredibly smooth on my end. So again, follow the advice of the viewers in channel. And I apologize if you're having issues, but fortunately it is not on my end, and we'll do our best to fight our way through here on the Grand Finals tonight.
Yeah, I sent Twitch an email in November letting them know about the finals being today. I mean, I knew about all the plays.
Suspend all League of Legends. No MLG. Yeah, shut it all down. It's RTCW time.
I bet.
I like your
style. I gave them a warning, but apparently they just didn't listen.
That's right.
They're lost, man.
It's Tosspot. He's working for Twitch now. He's not giving the RTCW community the love that
I think Tosspot, I'm hearing like the spatters of rumors that he might be hanging out in channel, so if you are, buddy, big salute to you. Great shoutcasting in the past, as always.
You know what? And
good guy.
In case you are hanging out, you know, we're doing this next cup, I'd like to have Tosspot on the air, you know?
Cool.
He's
the shoutcast wars are over.
To the RTCW ET community for a very, very long time, and you know, he kind of, in a way, pulled us back into it. So, you know, hats off to you, buddy. In case you're just tuning in right now, we are in the final round right here. It's OP versus one soldier. So far, boy, one soldier is just dominating. It's 2-0.
Return
in favor of Team One Soldier.
Castle Wolfenstein, go.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say dominating because OP did so well on the first round.
On that first round, they did. On the first round.
Yeah. On the first rounds, they did so well. So I don't know if it's dominating. It was just that the air got let out of their balloon once they lost that flag and they didn't get it back.
I just found a funny fact. The other map on the village that... oh, never mind. The game's starting. I'll tell you.
Oh, here we go.
All right, guys. Here we are. We're on Frostbite tonight. I'll hand this to you here. Voice in a moment. One soldier have got momentum. And they're very strong here, just like they are in Village. Here comes Clown, and he's bounding in, charging up. Let's get it done. Voice, hey. Wow. Break it down. Go ahead.
Oh, I was hoping to see some awesome dynamite defense from Sipri. That didn't happen. Allied had the flag for a brief moment there, but Axis took it back. Bully took a punch to Junkie straight in the face. They're respawning already. Krebs trying to take his way, trying to make his way up now, but Mystic shooting him down. Quick plant though, very quick plant.
Nice solid run.
Oh man, Merlin,
massive
so
defense. Sable on the call, go. Check. Junkie, double kill. Circa and Bully blown away.
That's amazing right there. 9 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Merlinator there, he made just this epic push, just hoping to get the spawn timer right at the right time. He's hopelessly outnumbered, shut down outside the flagpole. But that's all right because we got the rest of one soldier spawning and coming up that little dynamite door. Abort is going to be the first one there, grabbing the flag. The forward spawn point for one soldier. Allied team with 8:53 on the clock as they prepare their next push into
they're already pushing. They're already at the truck. They had 2 people there fighting the Axis. Yeah, I mean,
and here's a full
in the very first minute. In the very first minute, Junkie had 5 kills. If you could do 5 kills a minute, that would be 50 kills.
They are moving quick.
That's insane.
They're moving fast. It's war room time here. One soldier. They've got the grab. Let's head to the war room of one soldier. Sabo.
There he goes. He's
got it. He's quick. Go. Sabo. One soldier. One soldier, please.
All right, here we go.
There's going to be one there, Mill. There's going to be one there.
Nice, comes. One back.
Man.
Push him with me.
Incredibly fast. Incredibly quick. Inside already in trouble, taking fire. plenty of health, though. That's it.
Oh, my God.
157.
Oh, my God.
157. Let's get out of War Room. We just got there. Holy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sick.
That was lightning speed.
Okay, this is do or die time. They have to beat the time in order
how do you do that, voice?
Go on.
No, I'm going to hand this to DTS.
Gosh, and Zippery's saying,
how do you do this? Yeah. 157.
Cross your fingers,
Are
your
you
toes,
kidding me?
and your balls. They've got to get their Nikes on and run quickly.
Oh my God!
In 2 minutes, this whole cup could be over. It's all up to overpowered, and they have to beat one of the fastest times on on Frostbite, which is, you know, no easy task against a team like One Soldier here tonight.
Sabo,
no
time to waste. Right into the War Room OP. OP War Room right now. We've got to go. They've got 1 minute and 57 seconds. Here we go.
They better work some magic.
It has to all go right.
Yep, okay.
Oh, that's
not
interesting start.
Double team kills.
Got the plant.
Final round,
shooting.
Potentially a minute 30 left.
If anyone can be bothered.
Quite far.
Yeah.
This one at flag, one
Can we to go now? CFFE up.
Already coming up on the 1 minute warning.
Yeah,
that last round was so fast.
So fast. Wow.
Wow.
Your last push, all downstairs.
This is it.
Here they come. OP, up the stairs.
Strike.
There it is.
1 minute warning already. Can you believe it?
Pickups.
This is it.
Fuck. Well, I got one full. Go.
Timeout situation. Timeout.
No.
Send out a War Room.
Junkie went 999.
Nail, what's this about?
Junkie went 999. Maybe he pressed alt to enter. Maybe it's his internet. Who knows? But he is, at the moment, not doing too much.
That's, you know, that could make a difference right there, because Junkie, whatever his situation was in the game, he's going to probably have to get kicked and come back in the game, basically forcing him out of his role in this critical last minute of action here.
That's the tricky thing, because he has a good spot right now. I mean, he's basically just spawned a little bit ago. But if he gets kicked, then you rejoin. You might spawn, you might not. I don't know, it's kind of tricky sometimes.
You don't know what's going to happen. Yeah.
Zed,
I don't know.
Make sure that you line up an interview with One Soldier,
card.
because unless something changes dramatically here, we're going to get that post-game interview locked down
tonight. It could
be
over in no time.
Yeah, I was trying to see if anybody snuck through, but it doesn't look like anybody has yet. They would have to grab pretty quickly, and looks like, I mean, with the setup they have right now, it's going to be pulling a rabbit out of a hat, magic trick type deal.
You know.
Oh, and Junkie's gone, so that actually, I mean, it's nothing you can do about that, but it does open the door a little bit further for OP.
Yeah, but, you know, at the same time, since we're in a timeout, I'm floating around the map here, and I keep looking at the positions of all the players over here, and I tell you what, One Soldier is in a pretty good position right now to mount a solid defense, even if they're down Junkie for a few moments. So,
well, the key is that there's only 3 of them alive, whereas
that's true. They could be outnumbered.
5 or 6 for the other team. I don't know.
It really comes down to how many people are facing each other in a single one-on-one confrontation, though. I mean, if it's going to be 3-to-1 situation, 2-to-1 situation, no matter how good you are, usually the superior numbers are going to win. And you know, if OP is fortunate, or maybe they just play it a little smart, they can cut those guys down and get the dynamite.
Oh, Junkie spawn.
And he has a Panzer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lower spawn.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I mean, either way, that really is one of those. He was already spawned anyways, so it really doesn't matter too much. And he hadn't shot. He was still waiting to shoot. So
it
really
is,
back in the same
ironically,
position.
the 1 minute warning. So all that we have built up since November 4th is coming down to this.
Here it goes.
The final 54 seconds of RTCW history tonight. Let's go. Tracking Junkie unwinds and takes down Mystic.
Oh my God.
Sabo the Saboteur, I'm going to give you the honor. Take us home in the final 40 seconds.
All right.
Let's go.
We've only got 39 seconds left. I'm looking at Circa right here. 1, 2, 3. It looks like a 4-to-1 situation. That's what I was talking about, but it favored one soldier. He got shut down just outside the stairs for the documents. Lots more fire during the last push for Team Overpowered. They're going to rush forward. Looks like Mystic has got it. He needs a little bit of firepower.
Let's do it.
Shut him down.
Let's head to one soldier to hear their reaction.
Here they are.
Good games being exchanged in the war room now of the champions of the 2012 RTCW Anniversary Cup. In 3, 2, 1, it is over. Good game.
Oh yeah. Wow. GG guys. Are we playing the next time?
Yeah, sure.
Congratulations. We'll head out of war room. One soldier, get it done. They hold off OP. They lock it down. The 2012 Anniversary Cup, well, it ends as expected. It is over. Bam. Congratulations.
And they're going to give us one more for our money's worth. We're going to play out the last round here. So this is going to be one of those just for the viewers and just for really completing the entire cup here. So amazing, amazing job by one soldier. Not getting shook up by what OP came out the gates with.
Nice music choice.
0. Sorry, guys. Didn't catch the scores in time.
I can't believe it ended up as a 3-0 game in favor of Team One Soldier. I mean, I figured One Soldier was going to come out on top just because of their history, their undefeated nature, the fact that we've seen this game played before, kind of. But, man, they really just dominated here for real in Frostbite, forcing that 3-0 with
I'm just going to say this for right now.
We have 1 minute 57 seconds.
The only chance that OP really had was on round 1, set 1 of Village when one soldier set 9-4-8.
Right.
If they could have right then and there stopped one soldier, it could have been a different game. I got to update the scoreboard here. One soldier's going to win it 3-0 tonight. Congratulations to them. Nail, back to you.
Yeah, those 12 seconds were very important. I mean, they had the docks for a very long time there. So it's not to say that, it was 12 seconds at the very end. No, I mean, they had plenty of time to run the docks. They chose when to run them. So yeah, that round was very important. The lineups were, different than when they played last time. But at that same point in time, it just wasn't enough. OP, they did well at the very beginning, but one soldier, Merlinator with his airstrikes, Ozo with his shoes, his Nikes, Junkie, and I mean, Clown, he didn't pull out the Sten today, but he might as well have. They were going to talk about that, Nikki.
Yeah.
So congratulations to them tonight. One soldier are your grand champions. Personal salute. Well played. Wow, that was I'm out of breath. That was some exciting stuff.
Yeah, really.
It's been a good 2 minutes.
No roster
end of the game, and I had a roast
time.
dinner. Like, happy days.
So, Zed, let's see if we can get, at some point here, some of the one soldier in server with us, or we can have Sabo unmute, one or the other, and talk to these guys here for their grand finale. Their last interview.
Just talk to the entire team.
Let's do it.
Yeah, why not Sabo, if you can do it.
No, I'm very careful about that because I tie my stuff so that I cannot speak on another team's Ventrilo or TeamSpeak because it would be tragic in a game like the final match for me to accidentally start broadcasting to these guys, So I don't even have that physical capability.
It looks like they're ready enough, so we're going to see the last round of the cup here.
All right, well, here we go. The game is officially over. It is a garbage round over here, but these games are 4 rounds long, so we're going to see OP fighting for posterity's sake right here. A show round. See if they can at least get 1 point here. Official score is 3-0, but we're underway right here. Allied team, OP, going to be opening up, setting the time.
We can kind of take this easy here tonight and kind of let the, exactly, Zed, sportsmanship, playing it till the end. And I've talked about that a lot before. We've seen a lot of sportsmanship here in this cup. This kind of behavior is exactly what this community needs. OP are taken out, but they're going to play to the very end, get that, I'm not even going to say experience, just put on a show for the viewers at home. And congratulations, obviously, to one.soldier, who are basically still undefeated since 2006, and sail their way to victory tonight. Voice, did OP ever have a chance? Now that all is said and done, in your heart, did they ever have a chance?
They did. They truly did. Because we've seen one.soldier throughout the practice games, and they have been shown some flaws as well. They are beatable, but just not tonight.